Hi there, this is the weekly stellar wild speculation session using Wyckoff and playground zone methods. Before getting into the details, while we're looking at the weekly chart of stellar, these sessions are for education research purpose only and not financial advice. However, your discussions and comments are very welcome. So let's get started. We're looking at obviously a crazy week. However, stellar seems to be less wild than the other altcoins or Bitcoin or even like major stocks. So here we're seeing a gradual decline again. We can draw this LPSY over here. It's a very mini peak. The key is the price has been staying within the long-term playground zone for the third week already. However, it's still quite high compared to the accumulation period we had from 2022 all the way to end of last year. So here we see like this kind of chopping up and down and not crazy selling like these consecutive red candles, these consecutive weeks of red candles. So I am thinking it doesn't seem to me the PS and the selling climax period are here already. So we have to observe for a few more weeks to see whether the selling climax is going to appear, because from last time this was the last up. From the last up to the bottom of the selling climax. Remember, it's the bottom of the selling climax, not the bottom of the accumulation cycle. It took 56 days, almost 2 months, before this last peak comes to the selling climax. So if assuming this is the last up, 56 days would be early June. So let's see what happens in the next probably around 6 to 7 weeks. And in terms of daily chart, so quite some ups and downs over the past 2 weeks, and after a few crazy tariff days, we are now seeing a pretty much horizontal trading activity. So if we are to draw a line from here, the top of these two candles all the way to here, that seems to be the support that we have seen over the past 3-4 days. Let me change this line to yellow so it's easier to see. So that to the 22 cents basically provided a little bit of support even during the crazy tariff announcement day. There isn't much reference unless we go all the way back to like beginning of 2022 that this line is relevant. However, we'll take the closer candles like end of last year, November last year. So in the short term, if this yellow line continues to provide support, like the horizontal trading range between the white line at around 27-28 cents to the 22 cents yellow line would be basically the support and resistance. So unless there are some crazy news, the price is expected to bounce between these two. That's pretty much for stellar. We'll move on to avalanche next. See you over there.